I think we're live.
We're live. Whoa, whoa. What? I don't even know was it episode 14?
I think it might have been 15.
15. Wait, let me check. Let me check. Because all these fans keep getting on to me. Like, make sure like it's okay. It's episode 17.
17. Wow.
17. We're unks now, aren't we?
I guess so, yeah.
We're old. But yeah, it's great to be back. Another in-person podcast. Was this like the second or third one ever?
Are you counting the Copenhagen?
Oh no, I'm not counting it. So like we have Copenhagen,
Yeah,
your dad. Is
that's it.
that really it?
Yeah,
It's you and Nate were together for one. Yeah, so it's the third in-person podcast episode.
that's right.
It's great. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus. But yeah, glad to be back. We're both back in America. Well, me being back in America, Ian's back in New Jersey. Um, we knew the fans. I've been getting asked questions like, when's the next episode coming out? It's out now. You're watching it. Come on, Ian. Come on. You can back me up here.
Yeah, that's right. This is what's up. This is the new wave. It's 2026. Time to get on board with Ian and Chris's awesome podcast.
You know what I realized, Ian?
What?
It's actually Chris and Ian's awesome podcast. But
Yeah.
I always say Ian and Chris's awesome podcast, and you're saying that too, being that you literally think that you're better than me because you want to put yourself first.
I made the name of the podcast. I put your
Yeah, but
name.
now you always say Ian and Chris's awesome
I
podcast
made a
because
mistake. I just made a mistake.
subconsciously, you know that you want to put yourself first before others.
But consciously, I put you first.
And this is going to go well into our conversation later, because this episode is all about updated rankings, Ian, and that's getting considered into your next ranking. So yeah, stay tuned. Probably when everyone's asking, like, when the updated rankings come out? They're out now. The 2026 updated rankings have dropped. That should be the title, Ian. Like 2026 ratings have updated. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyways, um, yeah. Ian, you want to give some updates?
Look at my life.
Yeah, since Copenhagen, since like the people want to know what you've been up to.
Um, let's see. I got back from Copenhagen. I had school and it was good. And I came home for Thanksgiving. Then I went with Nate, our friend Nate. He goes to University of Florida, so I visited him. Um, he showed me a good time in Gainesville.
I heard you didn't like it.
I liked
I
it.
heard you didn't like it. I heard that like, bro, there were like hella girls and bro was just standing with us, bro. He was just standing there, bro.
That's not true. That's
We'll,
not
we'll,
true.
we'll ask Nate, but I'm pretty, yeah, that's what I heard.
There were not a lot of girls. There was a lot of guys. Yeah, it was cool. I saw the Swamp football game. Met
Mhm.
Nate's grandparents.
Oh, nice.
Interesting relationship there for sure. Um, yeah, it was a good time. Had a blast. Was glad to be back though at Notre Dame. Finished out the last few weeks strong. Now, winter break, Christmas, New Year's, things have been going well. So,
I like that.
what about you, Chris?
Finished up in Copenhagen. What else happened? I don't know, came home, had Christmas, saw my friends again. Uh, and then I took the DAT today. That was good. So I've been studying for that since August. So that was good to be done with. Uh, oh, Ian's being weird. But anyways, bro,
Come
stop,
on.
stop it,
Come
bro.
on.
Stop it, stop it.
Come on. Flex on him. Flex on him. Flex on him.
No,
Stop until
that's
you
all you.
flex
That's
on him.
all you.
Flex on
That's
him
all
until you flex on him.
you.
I'm not stopping until you flex on him. I'm not
I kind of like it. I
you
want
want
to
to
keep
flex on
doing
him. I'm
it.
not stopping until you flex on him.
I kind of
Not
like it.
stopping
I want to keep.
until you flex on him. I'm not
Give me the whole
stopping.
episode.
I'm not stopping. I'm
You
not
get tired
stopping. I'm
eventually.
not stopping.
You
You
get,
gotta flex on him.
you can get tired eventually. Bro, this is too embarrassing.
I'm not stopping until you do it. I'm not stopping. Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're done. We're done. We're done. All right. But yeah, I'm glad got that over with. Now I can got some essays and other stuff to do. But yeah, excited. We both go back to school on Saturday. So I'm excited to get back to Richmond, see all my friends again. It's gonna be a good time. Start up rugby again. Should be a good season for that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of updates, but at the same time, I don't have a lot to say, being that uh, I've just been grinding really.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm trying to think if we have any like group updates.
I mean, I just finished Stranger Things. I forgot about that, so that was pretty big deal.
I did not. I haven't watched any TV the past couple months, so catch up. Oh, also, I deleted Instagram.
Ooh.
I've been off Instagram for like 3 weeks. Browser only. I go on like every other day, maybe every 3 days, just for the browser. Just because I get tagged in a lot of posts, and I got to make sure like I got to keep my comment game good because I got a couple tag like after Copenhagen I got a couple tags and I forgot to respond with comments, and people keep tagging me in these posts, and I'm like, it's so annoying, but yeah, I gotta respond, I gotta comment, I gotta like acknowledge it type stuff. So that's why I got browser. But otherwise, I'm thinking, Ian, I think I might not re-download Instagram because I've been like not on it. Um, the only thing I've been using Snapchat Reels, I'll admit that. But they're so bad that I have to like I literally like can't watch more than a minute.
Yeah.
So it's like good. My screen time has been a lot less. But yeah, so maybe I'll be Instagram less. But actually I have to re-download Instagram to probably post this, so probably lying. But I'll delete it after. Um, but anyways, yeah, group updates. I don't know.
We might have to get like somebody to manage the Instagram account for us.
Yeah, comment down below if you want to be our Instagram manager. Like control the post. We need this is a big boom in business. We need heads.
This is just a 4 credit internship. You're not gonna get paid. It's gonna be great experience.
Yeah, you put it on your resume. We'll write you a nice letter of recommendation when you're done.
Recommendation to anybody. We get you into any job.
Yeah, Chris and Ian's awesome podcast LLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up and coming. Um, yeah. But anyways, group updates. I don't think I had. I don't know. Hi. Oh,
Is
wait.
in the Berkshires. Nate's on the trip right
With
now.
6 women.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either he's the biggest Rizzler of all time, or he may be homosexual. We don't know though. We have no idea. I don't know. I don't
Moving
know.
past that,
Um,
May has a girlfriend.
Ian Ramey, shout out Ian Ramey got girlfriend, but I haven't even seen Ian Ramey. Like I only saw everyone like once this break, which is kind of abysmal. Kind of my fault, not gonna lie, 'cause I was busy. Um, every like people are starting to leave already. It's yeah. Sabrina's in
Australia.
Australia, so hope she's doing well. We send our well wishes. I hope she has a blast. She was gonna come to Copenhagen, and she asked me how it was, and I guess that deterred her from coming. So yeah. But anyways, Lorelai, I think Lorelai's going to Paris.
Yeah, Lord's
Yeah, she's going to. I don't think she left yet though.
No, not until later in the month.
Yeah, but oh, we had New Year's too. I forgot. Yeah, everyone came for New Year's. We went to Mora's house. It was it's okay. Thank you, Mora, for hosting us. But yeah, I think that's all I got. I don't know. You have anything?
No.
Huh? Nothing. Nada.
I mean, if I have infinite time to think, I'm sure I could come up with something, but
I'll give you a minute.
more. I don't think we talked about Mora going to grad school at Villanova, right?
Oh no, we didn't.
Yeah. Big shout out to Mora. She's graduating this year.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, she'll be going to grad school at Villanova next year, so that's what's up. That's pretty legit, pretty cool.
Pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her. I forgot about that.
Mm.
Oh, Marina has a boyfriend.
Oh yeah. That's
More tea, more
big
tea.
news, big news.
Who else? Oh, Lola has a boyfriend too.
Yeah, everybody has a boyfriend.
Yeah. Who does not have a boyfriend?
Well, I don't have a
E-
boyfriend. You don't have a boyfriend.
buddy. You're dead.
Nate might have a boyfriend. It's jury's still out.
Like genuinely, if we had like if thinking anyone in the group like out of our friends, like guy friends, like who would most likely be homosexual?
You would probably just say gay. You probably don't have to say
Well, I'm
homosexual.
trying to be politically correct
Gay,
here.
I think gay is the more politically correct
Is
term.
it?
I think so.
I have no idea. But
Um, um, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know.
Hikey Nate, bro.
Possible.
Hikey Nate, bro.
It could be.
It could be you too.
Could be. I mean,
You don't know. You don't know.
from an evidence point of view, probably me. But from like a general vibe, probably Nate.
I like that shout. I like that shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Um, yeah, it's been so long. We haven't done an intro in so long. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Um, I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah. So I guess we can move into our main discussion of this episode.
Yeah.
Ian's gonna go first, he told me.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
All
All right, we're gonna go like one by one, people, and we're gonna give our rankings. You can go first and I'll go second.
Are we gonna add people or are we just gonna do the same people?
We can start with the same people and then we'll add some people because I feel like the list is kind of short from last time, but yeah, we'll add some people.
Okay.
Okay, so first, who should we start first? I think Ian, let's start with yourself first. Like what would you as of 2026? Last time Ian got an 81.
Chris gave me an 81 last time.
I gave Ian an 81.
Um,
Going into 2026, Ian, what is your overall 2K rating as a person? These are scores as a person, like overall as a person, like just for reference, you got like 99's like Obama, maybe 94 is like Michelle Obama, and then like zero is like, I don't know, like Hitler, yeah. And that, yeah, and then like anything below like, and then perspective like 90 plus, you're 90 plus, you're like Hall of Fame. 95 plus, you're like GOAT status. 85 to 90, you're like all-star level, pretty solid. 80 to 85, you're like potential, could be really low all-star, but probably not. More of like a good starter role. 75 to 80, you're like probably a starter, maybe coming off the bench. And then anything below that, you're coming off the bench. And anything below 70 is like, oh, you might not be in the league. I don't know, just being honest. But yeah, Ian, we'll start with yourself.
do I have to do myself?
Yeah, of course.
Um,
And we gotta be realistic here.
all right, I'm gonna give myself an 80.
You went down. You went down one.
Now, like, I mean, I'm not really working off your rank. I'm more working off like my own.
Okay, okay.
I
Yeah.
just feel like 80 is a good spot to be at. I feel like I've been getting better every year. When I came into college, I was probably at like, honestly, I feel like I was probably at like a 65. Probably at the end of last year, probably jumped up to like 72, 73. So, we're getting better, but still a lot of meat on the bone, a lot of room to improve. I think I'm the type of guy you feel comfortable passing the ball to pretty much any situation, but
Hmm.
definitely by the end of the year, I think I could be the guy who's running the offense. I think that could be me by the end of the year. So that's where
Yeah,
I rank.
I
Yeah.
completely agree. And you got your potential. I think your potential's a 92, Ian. Like you got high potential, man. You just gotta unlock. You gotta unlock that. You gotta get. You've been in the gym. You've been putting the work. It's time to go out and believe in yourself. You're gonna shoot your shots, man. You just
Yeah.
gotta take your shots. It's game time. You've been in the gym. You've been working. You're ready. You're ready to take that next step. And we're excited to see that. Yeah, but for you, I'd give you 82. I'm moving you from an 81 to an 82. Being that I've seen improvements in just overall social ability, risibility, and overall just like slightly less awkward, but still pretty awkward. But overall, good year, Ian. You went up one.
Nice. Yeah. All right, who's next?
Uh, do we want to? Okay, we can do Nate next.
Okay.
Last time, Nate was a 64. And what's your rating?
Okay, so again, not working off of Chris's 64, kind of working fresh slate, evaluating Nate anew. Um, I'm gonna give Nate a. I'm gonna give Nate. I'm gonna give Nate an 80.
An 80. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very generous. You gave yourself an 80?
Yeah.
So you're saying you're the same as Nate?
Yeah. I
Hey,
think
let's be realistic here. You and Nate are not on the same, like, you're not even in the same league, buddy. Like, come on. Give yourself some. I said to be humble about it, but don't be like degrading.
I can,
Dude, that's awful.
I can explain. I can
All
explain
right,
why.
go explain, explain.
I think Nate is honestly he's really excelling in a lot of areas. I think that he's cooking in a lot of ways. Um, like I think he just has to take the next step. I think he's on a different track than I am for sure. Like the things he excels at are different than the things I excel at. Um, so like the potential, the type of player that he would become, I think would be different than the type of player I could become. You know what I mean? Like I would be running the offense. I think he would be at his best. He's like a dominant defender. You know what I mean? Like he's
He's
blocking
not
the
getting the
shots,
ball though.
but he's blocking the
He's not
shots.
getting the ball though.
He's a
He's
game
not
changer.
getting the
He's a
ball
game
though.
changer. He's a game
But
changer.
there's
He
so much defense you can play.
defense wins championships, right? And I think that that's the type of player I think Nate is at his peak. He can be, a dominant player. But it's a different track than me. But I think we're at a similar spot in terms of our trajectory.
I get that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's your rating for Nate?
So I gave him a 64 last time. He's going to a 61.
61.
Yes, he's down 3.
Why?
There's a lot of reasoning. And last time I was saying, you know, I was saying Nate was good because like when you need bodies. And like, when you have a group hangout, you just need someone else there. Like you need someone to stand there and just like absorb info, maybe make a comment or two, you know. But he's gone down being that, he's got absolutely no game, literally no game at all. His visibility has sunken charts. Um, Also, I would say his gym usage has gone up. That's the only reason why he's still in the 60s, is that he has been using the gym. But he did Squattober, but he didn't he kind of didn't do it all. And also he stopped after Squattober, he stopped squatting. And that's a criminal offense of Squattober. You don't stop squatting after Squattober. It's a year-round thing. Just because October is the main focus, you keep squatting. Um, but Nate's just been it's been annoying, bro. Like he just annoys me. His family's great, but him, it's hard to deal with sometimes. Um, so yeah, I'm really hoping. I'm wishing Nate the best. I hope he can crawl out of this hole he dug for himself, but it's just hard being that he's just so low right now. It's almost he might have to retire. He might have to.
What does that even look like?
You go into solitude by yourself. Bro, like you can't be if you're under 60, like you might as well just like live. Like, you can't have social interactions. It becomes challenging. He's borderline a threat to society. There's a lot of improvements he can make, and it wouldn't be that hard. He focuses on one thing. He's probably mid 60s, maybe getting close to 70s. So Nate, take this as your inspiration because prove me wrong, but I know you're not gonna prove me wrong. So yeah.
Who's next?
Uh, I think we stick to this like theme of like the guys. I think we do Julian next.
Julian. So I don't think Julian got a ranking
He
last
did
time.
not get a ranking.
Wow, so this is completely fresh. I'm gonna give Julian a 74.
Wow, that's high. That's very high.
Um, yeah, I think Julian is Julian. I think you got to give him a lot of credit for sticking to his guns, being true to himself.
But what does that mean?
I mean, there's definitely areas that I think he's got to maybe work on, perhaps, perchance. But I think he's taken care of that in his own way, in his own time. I feel like at the end of the day, like Julian's just one of those really high potential players, and you hate to see him doubt himself. I think that right now he just needs to have a little more confidence in who he really is. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's like a 90 plus potential player.
I agree.
Yeah, but he's like playing like
He's raw. He's so raw.
yeah, he is so raw.
He's a
But
raw talent.
in his mind, he doesn't see that. In his mind, he's
Mm,
like a 60s guy, you know what I mean? And so
mm,
because of that, like that just lowers like what he his output. And so
mm.
I would love to see him play up to his potential a little more, but I mean he's looking good. I think that the buzz cut is looking good.
You like it?
Yeah, it's looking good. So yeah, Julian, 74, feeling good about it. Nope.
It's a tough one because you got to think about it on a lot. There's a lot of oh, there's a lot of levels to this, and I agree with Ian. There's a lot of potential there, but the way he's been performing lately is not it's not acceptable. To be frank, and that's why I'm giving him a 58.
Oh my gosh. A 58?
Yeah, it's 58.
58.
It's low.
Wow, that is low.
But that being said, I can see him. He's super raw. You know, he could be. I could definitely see him in the 90s. He's potential. To get in the 90s. But overall, Julian's just been slacking, frankly, every department, most of his departments. And there's a lot of improvements that he made. But that also makes it easier to raise his rating.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's somehow doing worse than Nate, which I didn't think was possible. Um, but yeah, I wish best of luck to Julian. Hopefully the next update will be higher.
Who's next?
Um, who can we move next to? Um, I don't know. We can do Mora.
Mora?
Yeah, we're gonna do Mora.
I guess she didn't get a rating last time.
No, no rating.
Mora. I'm gonna give Mora. I'm gonna give Mora a 79.
That is great.
Yeah, I think Mora's cooking. I think she's in her bag right now.
Mm,
She made the big time kind of tough decision to leave field hockey, embraced her
that's
role as
true.
student body president. She's going to grad
Mm,
school. She's graduating.
mm,
She's in a long-term relationship with
mm,
with Dom.
mm.
Um, I think Mora's really cooking right now. Honestly, like I would have put her higher, but
But
I mean, I like kind of set myself and Nate at 80. That's kind of a
you
bar.
gotta put her below you.
I don't really. That's a bar that I kind of drew the line in the sand. But yeah, I think more is cooking. You know, I think honestly the biggest thing that holds her back is like sometimes it's hard to like look past the past. Sometimes so I think that's more like my own bias. You know what I mean? Like more used to she used to be probably like a low 60s level player. You know what I mean? Like she was struggling in certain areas. I mean, she's really cleaned up her game so much.
I agree.
Massive amounts of respect. I think she's got a big time transition period coming, college to grad school, a lot of changes, right? I think honestly, like she handles the transition well. She could elevate her game. She could easily be a mid 80s player by the time the fall starts. Like,
I agree.
I mean, this could be the evolution of Mora for real. So
Yeah.
big props to Mora. I think she's on her way to being an elite player.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. In a lot of ways. And when you think of a raw talent example that turned into a respectable role player is Mora. High school, she might have been the 40s. Like it was bad. It was bad. Like no one wanted her on a team. Like she was undrafted. It was awful. caused a lot of havoc, a lot of issues to society. But now I would say Mora, she's definitely gotten a lot better. I would say she's a solid, I'm gonna go similar to you, a 78. I'm gonna give her a respectable 78. Honestly, I could see her being low 80s, but I think the cleanliness factor drops her at least 8 points.
The cleanliness factor?
Yes, she just smells a little weird. Um, so I think for that reason, I have to keep her in the 70s. But yeah, Moore's been an impressive student body president. Villanova, choosing what she wants to do, all respectable. So yeah, mad props to Mora. She's right there. A couple more showers and she's in the 80s. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm glad you agree in. Um, Next up, who should we do next, Ian? You pick.
I pick.
Yeah, you pick.
Um, let's do. I think we did. You did Marina last time. Let's do Marina.
We did not do
Oh,
Marino.
you didn't do Marina last time. Ah, all right. What's your rating for Marina?
Oh, on the spot? Okay. I think I have to. I think I give Marina an 83,
Yeah.
which is respectable. She's a super respectable player, like borderline all-star. She's good. She's a starter. She's getting a lot of minutes. She's hitting shots. Um, and she's, the summer she was great. In the fall she's been great. I just wish she was a little bit more in the loop sometimes. I think that's her main fallback. But besides that, very respectable player. And she's one of my dear, dear friends, and yeah, she makes a great duo.
Yeah.
I can say that for sure. She's a good, you know, if when I'm getting triple teamed and I need to pass the ball out, Marina's got me.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ian?
I'm gonna go similar. I'm gonna go 85.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's high.
Yeah. Marina, great player. Love to have her on the team. Yeah, I mean, not much else to say, you know. Yeah, keep up the good work, Marina.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's not a lot to say for Marina. She's great overall. And she's still, yeah, she also, all these people, she's got a lot of potential too. Um,
Should I be writing down my rankings?
nah, you can always look back later. Um, these are my past ones. Sorry. Uh, what should we do next, Ian? Who do you think?
Um, about Mr. Field.
I was hoping you said this one. I was hoping. Mr. Field is a great player. He's phenomenal. You know, he always shows up on him. He's always making gas food. We went to his waffles the other day. Holy gas. And also he's just a fun guy to be around, always cracking jokes.
Yeah,
Um, and he's one of the reasons why I'm friends with Nate in the first place. I would say that for sure. My only downgrade of Mr. Field is he does heckle me a lot.
yeah.
He's definitely a hater. But I gotta give Mr. Field a respectable. He's gotta be at 87.
Oh wow.
80, that's high. 87, that's all-star level right there. He's a great round player. He's not necessarily on my team, but every time I come to play against him, he's always putting up a big fight. He's always hitting shots. He gets double teamed and he's still knocking down stuff. He's a respectable player. And I'll be looking forward to seeing him in the All-Star game with me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 89.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really high.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tremendous respect for Mr. Field for his game. I think one of the great things about Mr. Field is like he just seems to get better with age. Like you can just tell.
I agree with you.
You know what I
He's
mean?
he's he's like the LeBron of people. He's literally he's getting better and better. I agree with you.
Yeah, the longevity's there for sure. Like it's almost like you would have thought that now that Nate's like kind of approaching what you think would be his prime, like he would try to maybe start passing his dad, but his dad's not handing off the torch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? His dad's not
His
giving
dad's body in
his
Nate.
dad's not giving
His
him the
dad,
heat.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a LeBron Bronny
Yeah.
situation.
Oh, yeah, actually. But, you know what I mean? Like Nate's not cooking the waffles.
He's not.
Mr. Fields
Mr.
cooking the
Fields
waffles.
feeding Nate the waffles, bro. Nate's not making the waffles. I love that's a great example.
Yeah, Mr. Field, he's legit. He's as legit as they come. Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
All right, Mr. Field. How about let's do Mr. Talty while we're
Mr.
here.
Dalton.
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
I mean, obviously I'm a little biased here.
Yeah.
Um, I am gonna have to give Mr. Talty, aka my dad, I'm gonna have to give him 95.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
I think you said 95 is where kind of like the GOAT level starts.
That's Hall of Fame right there.
Yeah. I mean, if you're wondering why, just like go watch our podcast with him.
Yeah,
That should tell you all you need to know.
I agree. Um, I thinking about it, Mr. Field high 80s. There's one reason why I'm gonna put Mr. Taldy higher than Mr. Field. It's just, he's been on the podcast and he was one of our most liked episodes, so I gotta give him props. That man he's a great performer. He brought a lot of he helped foster his channel. We're making millions of dollars right now, and I can't give it. I gotta thank Mr. Field again or Mr. Talty, sorry. For helping us with this foundation. So that with that being said, I'm gonna give Mr. Talty a 91.
Oof.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
He's a great player. One of the hardest players I have to play against. I'd love him having my team, but you take the ball too much probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, great player. He's talk about longevity. He's up there. Him and Mr. Field, one and two right there. They're fighting it out.
Yeah. All right, who are we going to next?
Um, who should we do next? Um. We can move into some richer people if you want to, but I don't know if you want to not want to do that.
No, we can do that.
Okay. We can start with Cam. I gave Cam last time an 86. That's a great rating. Cam, your new rating? It's 83. See, he hasn't been performing. I genuinely he hasn't been performing. I cannot put Cam and Mr. Field on the same level.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful. You know, Cam, he's just not been him. I text him, he doesn't respond. He's just been lazy, quite frankly. And I'm not going to respect that. He can get back up there if he tries. And I hope this semester he tries because right now he's an 83 and he's in danger of, going in the 70s. He's regressing fast. He's like old, he's like the epitome of old Shaq. He's declining fast and it's
Yeah.
rapid. Yeah, it's scary. So I'm gonna get yeah, Fabian and Kim at 83. But still respectable, still a good player. Just, that decline is incoming. He's out of his prime.
Sure, yeah.
All right, Ian, what do you give?
Um, I'll
Have you
give.
have you met Cam?
I've never met Cam in person. Um, but I'm gonna give Cam an 84.
Wow.
Um,
So you agree, yeah, he went down, yeah.
well, no, this is my yeah, I mean, all that I know about Cam's all good stuff. He runs ran a charity organization playing soccer with kids who have autism.
He
Right?
does do that, yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Smart guy.
I think Chris described him as being like the nicest friend that I have at Richmond.
He's very nice.
So I feel like all I know about Cam are positives. So I gotta give him a high ranking.
I love that, Ian.
Yeah.
All right, sticking with Richmond, let's move into we'll go into Oleg. Ian's met Oleg.
Yeah.
Last time I gave Oleg an 84. Oleg, your new rating for 2026? It's an 85. He went up one.
Ooh.
He went up one.
Yeah.
Over Cam now. That's crazy. Um, Oleg, I saw Oleg 2 times in Copenhagen. Well, in Europe, I went to visit him in London, and then we went to Dublin with my brother. I saw him over the summer. Oleg just been, he's been a good friend. I could see him in the next couple months moving up to possibly 86 range, being that, he's been good. A lot of fun adventures with him. I had a lot of good fun times. And he's been overall a good friend, good person. So yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah.
He's on a good trajectory right now, yeah.
Yeah. I'll give Oleg a I am gonna go 84 and a half.
Wow, over Cam.
Yeah.
We've never done a half before.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 84 and a half. Like I feel like I
Wow.
just kind of hedged myself in here.
Yeah.
Oleg's awesome. I've met Oleg in person. I think I've met him in person twice. Um, yeah, twice.
Yeah, I think so.
End of the year, freshman year, and then 4th of July this year.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Oleg's a cool guy. Played basketball with him once.
He's really bad at basketball. Like his basketball rating might be like a 10. That's awful.
But yeah, Oleg, great. He's above Cam because I've never met Cam, so kind of had to put him there. But I feel like I couldn't put him above Marina.
No
Yeah,
way.
Marina pretty solidly there, 85. So yeah, 84 and a half. Feeling pretty good about that. Yeah.
Next up we can do we do Pepe next.
Yeah, keep going.
Last time I gave Pepe an 88. Crazy high.
There we go.
Crazy high. And he's still a great player.
Yeah.
But I have a new rating for Pepe.
What is it?
Pepe is an 86. He
Ooh.
went down 2. And 86 still really good, but when I think of people, that get girlfriends and get really whipped, he has to be top tier. Like his whip rating is literally like it has to be maxed out because literally I've never seen someone so whipped in my life. I can't, Leah, if you're watching this, you have full control over him. Give him back. This is awful. Like I text Pepe and it's Leah responding every time. He doesn't have his own phone now. He doesn't have his own room. He doesn't even have his own clothes. He eats every meal with her. It's awful. He's became so whipped. It's awful. And he's still himself, but I could really see Leah she keeps taking over. Soon enough he's gonna be a shell of himself. And he could potentially, I don't even know, he could fall off into maybe the 70s, potentially 60s. Not to be dramatic here, but it's possible. If he can, maybe stop being a little bit less swept, he could be back in his prime. He could potentially go in the 90s, but right now, 86. He was great, great summer. We had Seal Nights. Shout out Seal Night. Everyone that was at Seal Night, great night. So that's Pepe is still making good plays. He's still a great player, but being that whipped is just difficult for sure.
Yeah, I guess I'm not super familiar with the whipped situation, so I'm gonna kind of leave that out of my ranking, my rationale. Um, I'm gonna go Pepe. I'm gonna go 88.
Wow.
Yeah.
Over Oleg and Cam.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
again, Cam, haven't met Cam in person,
But you
so
met Oleg in person.
I met Oleg in person, but Oleg hasn't been on the podcast. Pepe came on
Mm,
the podcast, gave at the time was by far our best episode.
that is
I
true.
think narrowly edged out by my dad, but that podcast episode, I know I felt a spark with Pepe, just
That was a great
it felt
episode.
special.
You
I
guys
mean,
became good friends, yeah.
yeah. So Pepe's got to be up there for me. I mean, it's really just like vibes alone. You know what I mean? Like
I
I could
agree.
find out tomorrow
Uh,
that Pepe like killed somebody. Like that doesn't really change. That doesn't really change my mind. I just feel it.
It's that Spanish flair.
I felt it across the computer screen.
He's got aura.
Yeah, but I got Mr. Field at 89. I feel like I don't know that that's a line I want to cross yet. So Pepe at 88.
Respectable.
Highest like young person ranking so far. The adults, they've had a lifetime. They've had a whole career.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, yeah. Who we got next?
Who do you think should go next?
I think we should probably give you a chance to make up for your rating of Marlo from last time.
You're right. So last time I gave her an 87,
Yeah.
and there's been a lot of consideration of that. A lot of backlash too. But
I believe your words last time on the 7 point gap between yourself and Marlo was, yeah, there's just like a lack of an aura thing with her. I think that those were close to the exact words.
it probably was. Um, and one thing about this podcast you guys can realize, I'm always gonna be my authentic the self. I'm never playing a role. This is truly me. I generally think I'm the GOAT. And I'm gonna be my I'm gonna talk my I'm gonna say what I think. I'm gonna talk my own mind. I'm gonna say what I think. I'm not gonna let her, I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of hate from her friends, her family, herself, my own family, my own friends, for ranking Pepe over her, you know, and I don't, the backlash was awful. I'm not gonna lie. I had to hide. I had a shelter in place for a couple days. It was scary. I got bomb threats. It was awful. Um, but that being said, I'm still gonna be authentic in this updated rating. I'm not letting that any of that affect me. And her new rating, it's an 88. We're going up one. I think there was some improvements. There was a little bit less sass recently, which was beneficial for me. Still a lot of sass though. But I think what it comes down to is Pepe was awful. He had a bad season. Marlo performed a little bit better. So she's moving up a little bit. She has potential to go 90s. I can't lie, she does. But right now she's not there. She's a little too spicy, a little bit too you know, you know.
No, I don't know. Explain that more. What does that mean?
She's just a little too a little too cocky. There's only enough room for like one cocky person in this relationship, and it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gotta make sure I just humble her a little bit. I can't give her a high rating or go to her head. But yeah, she's been awesome. But I can't lie, she's been awesome. There's a reason she's gone up one. So overall, 88. I think that's the highest non-adult I have right now.
You have her over Mr. Field.
I do have her over Mr. Field.
Yeah.
Over Mr. That's crazy. Come on, that's a really respect over Mr. Field. Really respect. Marlo doesn't make me waffles. She has made me waffles.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Field has. That means a lot. Um, but yeah, like I said, she has potential to move up. But right now, like I said, the aura is not there. She's got negative aura. That's really what's holding her back. And she's got to develop the aura game. She just doesn't have the aura. Um, but yeah, I hope or I wish her the best. Hopefully we get that aura up.
You wish her the best?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. She'll be up. Knowing me, how much aura I have, she will absorb a lot of that and probably be in the 90s pretty soon, being that I just have so much aura radiating off of me. She has to if she takes maybe like let's say 0.1%, she's at least a 91.
Yeah.
Like she's going up at least 3 points. So if she can just take a little bit, like some lessons out of my own book, she's got to listen to me more. She's got to listen to how to have this aura. She got to respect this and learn from the master. But yeah, that's my thoughts, Ian. Do you have a rating?
Yeah. Just want to get that soundbite one more time. In order to improve, Marlo has to listen to the master. Let's just leave it at that. Summarize that whole thing.
That doesn't sound right. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Is that pretty
Don't
good?
say that. I hope she doesn't watch this because it's gonna be bad.
Um, Marlo, I'm gonna give Marlo an 85. Um, yeah,
Wow.
I think, you know,
So over Oleg and Cam, but below Pepe.
yeah, I think so. Right, I
Wow.
think right, gotta be right. With Marina,
Respectable.
yeah, they both have very similar game in my opinion. Comfortable dishing out the rock. Yeah, Yeah.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Who else can we rate? Mm, I think the only one we haven't rated again was my brother.
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jack, last time I gave him a 76, my brother. Honestly, Jack's new rating, 74. He's gone
Yeah.
down. A lot of people going down this year. It's hard. It's been a hard year. But he's been coughing repeatedly, nonstop for the past month and a half, and it's really annoying when you're trying to sleep and he's actually cackling and coughing super loudly, and he's not even sick. He just keeps coughing. So that's really annoying. Also, he has no Riz game, no aura. He's not the Rizzler. His Riz rating went down like 20. It's hard out here. But 74 still respectable. He's still in the league.
Hmm.
He's the potential to come back, but it's just, it's not looking good.
Yeah, again, I guess like this coughing thing's not really gonna
You
factor
wouldn't
into
get
my
it. You wouldn't
ranking.
get it.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I'm gonna give Jack an 85. I think
Wow.
he's right at that level. I think he's
Wow.
at that level. I think he's
You
that
think
type of
Marlo and Jack on the same level?
Marlo, Jack, and Marina. Yeah, 85.
Wow.
85 is an elite level. I think those three.
Wow.
I mean, that would be a 3v3 team I don't want to play, you know?
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think Jack he's just a really complimentary player. It's like hard to imagine pairing him with somebody who his game does not complement. You know what I mean? Like he's just kind of the guy, like he could really thrive in any situation on the court. Um, Ton of respect for Jack. I mean, yeah, I feel like the only thing that holds him back, in my opinion, you kind of mentioned it, like he's got this weird lady situation going on right now.
Preach.
Um, Jack, if you're watching this, you fix that up, and you're looking at high 80s. You could be in that league.
Wow.
Yeah, just this situation a little bit odd right
Yeah,
now. So yeah,
I agree. Valid.
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
Anybody else you want to rank before the big Kahuna?
What's the big kahuna?
You?
Me? We're gonna rank myself?
Yeah.
Buddy, we don't have to do that. Everyone knows.
Chris, what's your ranking for yourself?
Last time I gave myself a 94,
Yeah.
which is awesome. That's a great rating. I'm not gonna lie, there's been ups and downs. And I've been really critical of myself this year. I'm not gonna lie. And, I put a lot of thought into this rating because, I want to be genuine to myself. I want to give myself a true rating. Like, this is from my heart.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to say something I don't believe for myself, and thinking about the other people involved and how their ratings are, I want to be respectful for them, and be honest. Like, am I equal to them? Am I worse than them? Am I better than them? And I'd be honest with myself. And I think genuinely, so I was 94 last time. My 2026 rating, it's a 96. I've been great. I can't lie. This is probably my best year yet. I've been great. I genuinely, I've been awesome. And, I think that gap between all my friends and all the people I know just has widened, honestly. They've gotten worse. I've gotten better. I can't lie. They got me. I'm literally Michael Jordan level. I'm approaching it. I'm almost a lock in the Hall of Fame right now, and my potential is still 99. I still can become a 99. I firmly believe I'll get there one day, and we're making great strides. Two overall boost is thank you is it's just a great. It's a great.
He's saying thank you too.
The Raiders. The Raiders. They rated me 96. So I really appreciate them rating me that high. It boosts my confidence, but I'm gonna be humble about it. I'm gonna still think I'm a 42, I'm still be grinding, still grinding it out. But yeah,
Yeah. So let me
what do you
just
give me?
get let
What do
me
you
just
give me,
get
Ian?
this straight. Let me just get this straight.
Ah,
So the highest ranking you gave other than that was a 91.
yes, true
That
dad.
was the only one that was in the 90s.
Yes.
So taking my dad out of it,
Yes.
you were saying there's a 3-point gap between yourself and Barack Obama, who you gave a 99. All 99s, the greatest human beings to ever live, which includes Barack Obama, amongst others. You're 3 points away from them. the closest person to you besides my dad is 8 points away, and that's your girlfriend and Mr. Field. Nobody else is within 8 points. Barack Obama's 3 points away. Is that what you're saying?
I think if you look at the scale,
This
if you look at a scale, they made this online. If you look it up, you got me, you got Marlo, or you got Barack Obama, you have Marlo. I'm like right here. I'm like literally right here. I'm like here. I'm on that top end. People have been calling me I'm the new coming of, I don't even know oh, I don't know, someone good. I don't know.
someone good.
Yeah, that's what they've been
You're
saying.
coming of someone good. That's what they've been saying.
Yeah, they're calling me like they're literally calling me the next Barack Obama. That's what they're calling me. That's what they're calling me.
The next Barack
I'm
Obama.
the next Barack
Is
Obama.
he the only top tier person you can think of?
I'm trying to be like politically correct. I don't know who else.
Give me another 99 overall.
I think I said LeBron's like a 98. Um, I would say Jordan's also a 98.
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan's a 98.
Yeah. Another 99. You got to put George Washington up there.
He's 99?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
It's founding father. Um, who else is a 99? Uh, I'm thinking. I would say Tyrese Maxey, 99.
Tyrese Maxey is a
He's a
99.
great guy.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He's a 99?
Yes, of course. I love Tyrese Maxey.
He's above LeBron and Michael Jordan?
Ian, these are not basketball ratings. These are overall ratings. Yes, I think Tyrese Maxey's higher than LeBron and Michael Jordan. Objectively.
All right, do you want my rating?
Yeah, give me your rating, Ian.
All right.
Come on, come on,
So I actually put a lot of thought into this.
come on.
My rating for Chris
It
is
gotta be 90. It gotta start with a 9. It's gotta start with a 9.
an 89. Oh, I have an explanation.
Oh,
I have an explanation.
joking me.
So
I'm not an 89.
the only person that I put in the 90s, my dad at 95.
No, I'm 89.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
89, I got Chris right with Mr. Field at 89.
Wow. Wow.
Above Pepe at 88. Nobody else is even in the 85 to 88 range. So really, I mean, kind of in a league of your own.
That's ridiculous.
I think Chris is on a really great path. I mean, he just took a dental exam. He's in a great relationship. He's jacked, about to have a great rugby season, right? Good student. I mean, I think he's excelling in all these areas. But I mean, there's always room to improve.
I agree with that.
There's always room to improve. I think the humility rating definitely brings him down a little bit. That's really the main one. I think that one's really just pulling him down a lot. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
There's a reason people come to this show to hear ratings, and they're not from you, Ian. Respect it.
Yeah.
They're from me. They know I'm the true rater. So keep in mind that Ian just is making stuff up, trying to make people feel good. I'm objective. So we all know I'm the true 96. So yeah.
It's true 96.
I'm 96. That's the story. That's the moral of the story. If you're gonna watch one part of this episode, just forward to this part, hopefully, and you just see that I'm a 96. Just remember that. But yeah. I don't know. Do we have any other ratings? Is that it?
I mean, I don't have any.
I think that's it. Is that
That
it?
is it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely do more ratings in the future. We still have a lot more people to rank for sure. If you watch this long, thank you. Thank you for dealing with all our nonsense.
Please don't take your rating personally, unless it's good. But if it's bad, please don't take it personally.
Yeah, we disclaimer, you cannot sue us for any of these ratings. We have no liability, no nothing.
How would they sue us?
I don't know, but I'm just putting this in this video just in case you
Ian,
we're famous. Someone's gonna sue us. I don't know.
For what?
I don't know, but you can't sue us. You can't. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. We'll sue you back.
Deter them from suing us.
Yes, it will. It's a disclaimer. We'll have a disclaimer across the screen.
You just
No
said
suing.
it.
No suing. No suing. Um, but yeah, also I want to shout out my penguins. No one Ian didn't mention this, but this is our OG penguin attire. You know, if you go on Instagram, it's inspirational penguins. You know, it's a picture of us all dressed up in penguin suits. This is from our basketball tournament. I made these shirts. Penguins, rip off tee, fire. Wanted to shout that out. So shout out all the original penguins, all our penguin fans out there. But yeah, a lot of big things to come. Going in the spring, there should be more frequent episodes for sure. Being that we're both in the same time zone, I'm less busy now. So yeah, keep on the lookout for frequent episodes. We're also next episode, I think we're gonna have a guest again. We're gonna start running the guest up again. I have a couple ideas, but if you really want to be the next guest for Ian and Chris's Awesome podcast, comment down below, message us. Come on. We're open to suggestions, but I have a couple people in mind, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, should be exciting next episode. Yeah,
Yeah, looking forward to it.
awesome. So yeah, sadly it's our last in-person episode for a while, but you know, still be good old stuff in the future.
Yeah, should we like do something cool to end it?
I don't know. Should be like, well, like what?
I don't know, just like something cool.
Like what?
A handshake or like a cool dance or
Oh,
something.
let's do like a handshake. Let's make a handshake. No, it's tap, tap, tap. Sesame, sesame, sesame,
What are
sesame.
you saying, sesame? What does that mean? What does sesame mean?
And then tap. Okay, ready? Tap, 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 back, forth, back, forth, wiggle. How do I end this?
You just press end the recording.
Okay.